free traffic generation methods. Hi guys, in this video I will show you my top 5 free traffic generation methods that I use personally to drive traffic towards my own website and also my own Etsy shop as well. So I use all of these methods myself as well, and these have been working tremendously for me. So at number 1, we have Pinterest.com. Now guys, Pinterest.com has been on my list since the day it launched because Pinterest has insane amounts of traffic. So if you were to just simply click on any pin from over here on Pinterest, you guys can basically see that Pinterest is going to give you insane amounts of reach no matter what you post. As long as it's not controversial or it's not interfering with their policy, then Pinterest is going to let you post anything that you want. And that I think is the best thing about Pinterest, because overall Pinterest is an amazing platform and honestly one of the best out there if you ask me. So coming over here on Pinterest, over here you guys can just simply create posts about your products. You guys can promote whatever you want by simply clicking on the top left on create, and then after that you can create similar pins over here. Now the reason that I personally really like Pinterest is the fact that the amount of traffic that they are going to give you for absolutely free is just mind-boggling. So coming on to SimilarWeb, so if you were to just open up SimilarWeb over here, because SimilarWeb actually tells you about everything of a website, if you were to just simply type in Pinterest over here, to the Pinterest statistics and everything else that we need to know about the traffic of Pinterest. So from over here we're going to see all the search results for Pinterest. So I'm going to open up Pinterest.com, and then over here you guys are basically going to be able to see just simply how much traffic Pinterest is getting. So globally Pinterest is ranking 29 and their annual revenue is around 50 to 75 million dollars, and they only have just 500 employees at max. Now country rank is 25 in the States and category rank is number 8. Now over here, this number is the number that actually got me using Pinterest, because 1 billion visits is a very big number, and honestly 1 billion visits can get you a lot of views and a lot of conversion. The bounce rate is just 43% and the pages per visit are 6.5. Then over here you guys can also see the Pinterest.com ranking and also the traffic and engagement as well. Now over here you also have the geography and country targeting. So over here their main source of traffic is the States. Now why is this important? This is important because United States has the highest CPM when it comes to making money online. Now, if the US has the highest CPM, it means that they have the highest buying power. Now, why is this important? This is very important because if you're getting all of your views, or at least the majority of your views, from the United States of America, that means that the audience that you're getting are actually high ticket clients. So basically, if you are promoting anything such as your Etsy shop, your online store, or whatever it is, you will be able to get a lot of money from them, because of course they are going to be willing to pay that money and you can just simply cash in on that money. And the same thing goes for any other website, for any other niche. You have to make sure that you are targeting high CPM areas, because otherwise you won't be getting a very high conversion on your products. Now over here you can also see the gender distribution as well. You can also see the age distribution. So over here the majority of people are under 44, and that is a very nice audience, because of course that means that they are going to be willing to spend money and they actually have materialistic urges that they want to fulfill, and hence why you will be able to get good conversion using Pinterest for your online store. And that's why Pinterest is at the top of my list, because of course they have the highest traffic, the best traffic, and the number one organic tool. And Pinterest is literally the number one organic tool through which you guys can actually start getting good conversions. So guys, Pinterest was number 1. Now let's move on to the second website we have for you, and that is Quora.com. So guys, Quora.com is basically another amazing platform, and Quora has been known to basically be a platform where people are asking weird questions and they're getting weird answers. But overall, Quora is honestly one of the most fun website if you guys ask me, because I spend so much time on Quora. There are just so many people asking so many weird questions, and all in all it's just a fun platform, and the average stay duration on Quora is literally quite a long time. So let's just do a quick analysis on Quora. Let's just copy Quora's link, and then after that let's go over to Pinterest, and over here let's paste it over here. So once I paste it over here, I click on search. So over here on SimilarWeb, taking a look at Quora, they're doing really nice revenue as well. But the main thing is that they are getting 812 million visits per month. Now guys, if you guys don't think that's a big number, that is almost near to a billion visits per month, and that is a lot of people. Now over here you guys can also see that they have a very nice 3-minute average visit duration, and over here scrolling down you guys can also see everything over here. They are getting consistent amounts of traffic, and all in all they are also getting the majority. So over here you guys can see that the United States is the main source over here as well. So like all in all, this is honestly quite the best platform when it comes to, of course, getting traffic as well. They also have 62% male and 37% female traffic, and over here their main age groups are between 18 to 34, which I think is a very nice age group, because in this age group you guys can literally have a very nice conversion rate, and all in all you guys can just have the best consumers. And of course, having the states as your main source of audience is of course always the best thing because of the high CPM. So guys, that is why I think Quora is another great option, and for anybody who is just starting out, you guys should definitely go on to Quora. And then on number 3 we have Facebook. So Facebook recently has started to lose traction a bit because a lot of teenagers have started to leave Facebook because it's just not as fun anymore. And of course, like, I mean, taking a look at the web page, like, this just seems old now at this point. The white color, the feed, like, all in all, it just looks really old now, to me at least. So like that's why I think that Facebook is a thing of the past unless they do some rebranding. But still Facebook manages to get some really good traffic from the older age groups, and hence why we can not discard Facebook. So we have to also consider Facebook. I used to run pages on Facebook and I used to get really good traction, but nowadays I'm not focusing much on Facebook myself, but still Facebook is a good option. So Facebook is making more than $1 billion in revenue every single month, and they are getting more than 19 billion visits every single month. Guys, that is an insane amount of traffic, and honestly that is the reason why of course I am trying to tell you about Facebook. But I personally will not use Facebook, but of course you guys can use it because there is a lot of traffic over here. And over here you guys can see that they are getting consistent amounts of people on their website, and the main target audience is of course the whole world because they have people from almost every other country. So like over here the states is not the highest CPM niche. So like over here the states is not the highest percentage wise. So over here their main age group is 25 to 34, which is a good number. But of course, like, that just doesn't give you a lot of exposure, you can say, because of course you want to have at least 2 to 3 age groups with a very high percentage. But of course over here 25 to 34 is the dominant one. Now scrolling down, of course you guys can see some competitors over here as well. But yeah, like, Facebook is an option. You guys can go with it for your online store, for your Etsy business, but again, it depends upon you. If you want to go with it, you can go with it. If you don't want to go with it, you don't have to go with it. So guys, this was website number 4. Now let's move on to website number 5. So guys, this was website number 3. Now let's move on to website number 4. So website number 4 is Clubhouse. Now guys, I'm gonna wrap this up now because of course I don't want to waste a lot of your time, but Clubhouse is also another great option. So Clubhouse is basically a social media application where you guys can basically talk with other people via voice chats, and you guys can share photos. You can just have fun. You can join other houses as well. So all in all, it's an amazing application. It doesn't get as many views as some of the other options that we've shown in the video, but still, like, overall I think it's a good option. Again, like, it depends. If you are someone who wants to do voice promotion, so basically, like, on my first visit I was getting like 600 people on a brand new account over here, and those were the people who were interested in my niche because they had subscribed to that particular content niche and they ended up listening to my stream. But over here you guys can see that Clubhouse is getting 1.7 million visits per month, which is not a lot, but still, like, that's the case. So yeah, I mean, like, you guys can go with it. And of course at the end we have TikTok. I can't show you TikTok over here because of course it's an application, but TikTok, the best one when it comes to growing completely organically without any ads. So like, TikTok beats every single application that I've shown over here, and they're getting 1.8 billion visits so far. They also have a lot of organic reach, and they're doing $1 billion in revenue every single month. So every single year. So like all in all, I think TikTok is an absolutely great option, and their main target is basically the whole world. So like over here you can't just sell CPM wise, but if you want to get insane amounts of traffic, well then TikTok is the best when it comes to that. Then over here you guys can also see their main age groups as well, 18 to 24 and then 25 to 34. So guys, these are the applications, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this particular video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, take care, till next time, goodbye.